Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you've noticed that this week there's no Lab 4 because you have an exam on chapters 1 through 4 that's due on Sunday. The exam is going to be a lot like the quizzes. It's the same test pool, so you should expect 25 multiple choice questions, 15 true and false, a short answer, and a calculation question. So similar, just a little bit longer. I've set a very big time window of 4 hours for it, but I do expect most of you to finish in about an hour. Some notes on the quiz. One, you all had some beautiful handwork on the variance and standard deviation. I really liked looking at your work and getting glimpses of your coffee and stuff on the table. It makes me feel like I know who you are. The main comment that I wanted to make on that is about the definition of biased. So remember that a biased statistic is one that systematically over or underestimates the sample or the population parameter. So the normal everyday definition of bias that you know doesn't apply. Instead, we need to talk about the statistical definition of bias. So bias is when we're having a sample statistic that is not a good estimate of our population parameter. So an example of that kind of statistic, of a biased statistic, is the variance, and it's biased because samples always have smaller variability than their populations. So imagine if we had all of the people in the world, we have a normal distribution of their height, and we draw a sample of 100 people. We are just not very likely to get the tallest people and the shortest people in that sample. So we have lower variability in our sample than we actually have in our population. And so our sample underestimates the population variance. That's why we correct the formula by using n-1 on the bottom, because when we divide by a smaller number, we get a bigger number. That's the key to that problem. A lot of you were really close to explaining all of that, but those are all the pieces to it. I hope that you have an excellent rest of your weekend. I'll be checking my email if you have questions before you start the exam. And you know where to find me for questions if you have them. Bye.